This video is in response to an email which I got from a customer who purchased my course, and I thought I'd kind of point him in the right direction by doing a quick video to kind of answer his question. The title of his email is Harmonizing in a Minor Key. I'm having a problem, could you help? Harmonizing in a minor key. I'm not sure how to create a harmony when the melody seems to be in a minor key. For example, the melody for a few of my favorite things from The Sound of Music. None of these harmonies are in the key and they don't seem to fit your volume 2 out of scale concepts. For those of you who are not familiar with the song A Few of My Favorite Things, it goes something like this. Okay, there's only 4 notes kind of in the beginning of that song. In the key of C, we have the 1, the 2, and the 5. Just those notes. So to harmonize on that, we're going to turn to volume 3, and we're going to see what chord it tells us that we can harmonize on the 1, and we're going to see that the first chord, or the first possible chord, is in F major, is in a 3 major 9. Now, The Sound of Music, this song is not a gospel song, so it's actually a waltz, so this technique works on any song. It does not have to be gospel. So here we are. If you open up to volume 3, to the chapter on harmonizing on the 1, you'll see that it tells us to play a 3 major 9 as one possibility. So let's kind of hear how that F major 9 sounds. Okay, that's the first chord. And let's kind of put it into context. Okay. Now, instead of going right from the 1 and harmonizing on the 5, let's just put another passing chord in between here. And let's see if we can't put a 3 in between there. And let's put some sort of E chord. This is going to be an E7, sharp 9, sharp 5. And this is actually in volume 3, part 2, chord number 204. So we're going to play that before we go up to the G. So we start here on the C, on the F major 9, and we're going to go to a 3. The 3 is an E, so a 3, 7, sharp 9, sharp 5, which is going to be this chord. Just hear this movement right here. Very pretty. Right before we go up to the 5. Okay? Very pretty. The next melody note is a G. And the G is a 5 in the key of C. So we're going to open up volume 2 to the chapter on how to harmonize on the 5. And it's going to tell us to play a major 7 chord. A major 7 chord in the key of C is some sort of B chord. It tells us to play a B minor 7, sharp 5. Okay, a B minor 7, sharp 5. And to make that chord, we're going to play a 7, a flat 10, and a sharp 12. So let's hear that. That's going to be the chord we use to harmonize on the G. So let's just play it slow just so you can hear the change. So we'll start with the F to the E to the B. Okay, and the last one is you have to figure out what chord we're going to use to harmonize on the D. And that will, pretty much handle all the notes in that first phrase of the song. Now let's take a quick look at what chord we can use to harmonize on this D. This D is a 2 in the key of C. So we open up volume number 3 to the chapter on harmonizing on the 2. And I'm going to pick a chord. I'm going to pick a kind of weird chord. I'm going to pick a flat 9, flat 5. It's going to be a B flat 9, flat 5 to harmonize on the D when we play this song. And I want you to hear this one. Sounds kind of funky here with a B flat in the bass. And we already know how to harmonize when we come down, back down to the C on that F major 9. F major 9. So those are the chords. I'm not going to play them in beat with this song because that's for you to do to time it however you want. But those are the chords that I'm choosing to harmonize on those 3 notes in The Sound of Music. The C, the D, and the G. Remember that first chord is that F major 9, and we chose that pretty E chord to that pretty B chord, and then to the B flat 9 flat 5, and then we resolve it back down to the F. Very pretty. Like I said, this technique works on any kind of music. Thanks a lot.